Hey Hoopers, Pam Hoops here. It is a beautiful day in Crested Butte. I've got a funky new shirt, so it is time for a new transition ideas video. And I'm going to throw a lot of things at you, not breaking them down very thoroughly. If there's one that you're struggling with and you need help, let me know and I'll do a separate tutorial. Okay, and disclaimer, I am left-handed, so I have... Actually, the scrunchie was for a two-hoop video that I just took. You can ignore the scrunchie. You just need to know that I'm left-handed, and so you'll probably be mirroring me if you are right-handed. So let's get started from a basic forward weave. Some of the super basic things you need to know is stopping the hoop at the same side of the body, opening up the hand, thumb up, fingers out, into hand hooping in the wheel plane. Then once you're comfortable with that, you also want to be able to do, as you cross the body, throwing the thumb in and hanging out here, fingers up, thumb in, and hanging out with the hoop across your body. This will allow you to do turns, so you can go from thumb and back. As you throw the thumb in, if you then throw the fingers in and turn 180, you can go into the reverse weave. And you can turn this into a 360 then as you're reverse weaving. Thumb comes in, fingers come in, turn the body the rest of the way, and we're back into our forward weave. Something I like to do from a forward weave, back into a forward weave, is this wrist twist, or you can get fancy with it and do a palm spin. And how I'm doing that is as the hoop crosses the body, I lock my arm when it gets right here. I twist, twist, twist the only way it'll go till the thumb's down, and then I go back across my body. So again, cross the body, lock the arm, twist the wrist, thumb down across the body. I find a lot of people when I teach this, they want to go same side of the body and they get stuck. So just remember, twist across the body. Once you have that down, you can work on the palm spin, opening up the palm and back into the forward weave. Now let's get into some ways to reverse the direction of this hoop. So one of the basic ways is as it crosses the body, tap it and go into reverse weave. I don't do that too often, but it's probably the easiest. Also, we can tuck under the armpit. So as it comes same side of the body up, tuck under the arm and then reverse the direction. Some fun things we can do from that arm tuck I like to do is tuck it, let it do a half a turn down, and then going across the body at a diagonal low to high, tuck, shooting it up the body and into the opposite hand. I learned that from Shakti years ago and just love it. So we can do that. We can also tuck it, give it a toss, grip it high, let it trickle down the body in a reverse escalator and back up. And we can also switch. This is something else I learned from Shakti at her amazing retreat in depth in Hawaii. If you ever get a chance to go, oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. And so from the same side of the body, this is called a fork change, I guess. And that's what it looks like. And I'll explain to you how to do it. Grass does not work well for wedgies. But what I'm doing is I'm throwing in my pointer finger. The hoop's doing a rotation. I'm locking it in with my piece fingers and bringing it down. So I might do a little slow motion at some point in this video to show you, or do a separate tutorial on that fork. But my pointer finger comes in, then as it comes down, I lock it right here, and we're in this position, which allows for things like the backspin that I just did into the wedgie, and just a ton of other things. So I love the fork as a change, and so those are the three ways. We can tap, we can tuck, or we can fork. And there's probably other ways that I haven't thought of. So that's that. We can also do some tosses. So we can toss under the same arm or the opposite arm. So same arm, we can tuck, just like we're doing that tuck here, but we release the hoop. So we bend over, we release it, and we can either catch it inside the hoop and keep the momentum of the hoop going, or we can catch it on the outside and then do all those fun, crazy things. We can go under the opposite arm and then catch with either the opposite hand. We could do that. We could do it at a diagonal, catch it with the inside or outside grip. And we could do this diagonal, same arm across and into this infinity toss, which Tiana is known for and which I am not, as you can tell by the sloppiness. Let's see. We can also do a vertical jump through. This is what it looks like in fast time, real time, broken down as it crosses our body. One foot comes in, then the other. We have a nice loose grip so it can rotate in our hand. The hoop can rotate so we're in this position as we come out of it. And then we push out and go back across the body. So again, crosses the body, jump in, loose grip, bringing the hoop over the body and pushing back out. We can also change the orientation of the hoop to horizontal by going same side of the body up, put it in this jump rope position, jump up, and then there's a ton of things you can do once your hand is in this position. I'll link to a tutorial that has ideas, vertical to horizontal transitions, and we'll give you a ton of information from there. Let's see, what else? We can put it onto the elbow and play with a bunch of elbow things. And we can, oh, I hate this one, I never do it, but under the leg because I'm not very flexible. But if you are and you like that sort of stuff, my friend Ronnie loves this because it burns calories. That's why I don't love it. But you can also go under the leg, onto the elbow. That's kind of fun. You can go under the leg, onto that elbow, drop your hoop, go run over it, run for it, and continue. Silly me. I should have stopped with what was good for me. Let's see. We can stop the hoop at the side of the body and wedgie up. So I stopped the hoop at the side of the body. I put the same leg as the arm over it, gave it a wedgie, and up. You can also fork it, stop at the same side of the body, take the opposite leg, wedgie. Then from there I like to do this little Betty Boop move with my knees up into knee hooping. And let's see, what else? We can go forward, side, behind into the behind the back weave. So it's a forward weave, one loop at the side and behind the back. And then I think that's it from this position. I'm going to go over here now so that you can see these better. So if you're here and weaving, forward weaving, we can just stop it and isolate. We can go into anti-spins. We can go into caps. And from that position of going into that isolation, there's a bunch of things that can be done. You can stop it, you can bring it over your body and go up into the escalator. You can stop it, bring it over into the horizontal and go into that's a good way to go from vertical to horizontal position. You can stop it, duck in, oh my shoelace is untied, and go into vertical chest or shoulder hooping. And you can flub up your hoop. And you can also go in, do a barrel roll, stop it, turn it, and back. And you can be on uneven ground and step and look very unfinessed with your hooping. But anyway, that's it. I hope that got a little foggy at the end, but hopefully that will make sense and give you some ideas and maybe inspire you to start exploring what else you can do from forward weave, because I'm sure there's a ton of things that I have not even thought of yet, because that is what is great about hooping. It's just never ending. All right, there's a good spot to end. Happy hooping. I have lots more tutorials on my Pam Hoops YouTube channel, and I have a playlist, and on my website I also have links to great tutorials and resources for learning awesome things. Oh, happy hooping. And you can fork it, whip it back. I love that. So I forked, I might slow motion right there just so you can see what my hand does. Then I whip it back towards the pinky, straight arm, and then the hoop comes back behind me. Woo! You can just do that a million times. I really find that nice and juicy.